It's a fly day! Oh yeah! Anyway, that's that out of the way. Bank holiday Sunday, or bank holiday weekend day of the Sunday. We're going out for a cheeky fly. Not many people out today because it's a bit of a cheeky fly, as I said earlier. Sun's just coming up, so I've missed the bloody sunrise. Well, I say sunrise. Yeah, I say sunrise, but I've just bloody missed it. So by the time I get there, get set up, get a plane in the air, we should just catch the last bit of the sunrise. So it hasn't quite gone to plan already today, so that's going to be funny. Last fly day was a bit of a disaster. Bloody cold. Crashed all 6 planes, I suppose. Technically speaking, one wasn't technically speaking crashed. I broke it on the bench before even putting a battery in it. One of the servo horns came off, so that was a bloody disaster. But yeah, bush mule is in the back. Fixed it. Those aluminium wing spars are the softest aluminium I've seen for a long time. So I'll be changing those out when I get back to work. Yes, I do work in a sheet metalwork factory, so I do know what soft aluminium's like. It is complete bollocks. So I'll be changing that out to aluminium 5251H22. That is the Pacific code of aluminium, and I'll be changing that out to make them a bit stiffer because that was complete bollocks. The fields have got mist on, so hopefully I can get in the air before the mist burns off. But as I see, you got to get there, get set up, swap all the planes into the Jiminy, blah blah, well is on, open the gate to stop the cows getting out, usual kind of stuff. What else we got? We have the Sky Ass, that's the one I broke on the bench, new servo horn fitted, ready to rock. We have the Genesis Flying Wings. Really need to change the servo horns on that one because they've got a mind of their own. What else have I got? Oh, talon, mini talon's coming out again. That one just rocks because it just flies and flies and flies and flies. What else we got? We've got the T28 glider, ASW 28, I think it is. ASW 28, something like that. Yeah, big ass 2 odd meter glider. Don't take it out very often, but because today is a cheeky fly day, and the only reason why it's a cheeky fly day is because the weather is going to be absolutely scorching. So that is going to be sweet as. Yeah, fields have still got mist on, so should we get there we're about 5 minutes out at the moment, lads and lasses, and we should get there reasonably soon. What else I got? Oh, I got what's it called? Nano talon. Still not out. I'm still on the fence on that one at the moment. A couple of times I've flown it, it's been a bit of a dog. A couple of times I've flown it, it's worked like a treat. So I don't know what that's all about, but I'll see if I get her up again today, get it trimmed out again, and then see what happens. So it could be alright with that one. And what else have I got? I don't know what else I got. Oh! I got a FX61. Oh man, I bought that from a second-hand plane dealer. Mentioning no names, of course, Matt. But yeah, I navved all the motor set up from the previous owner. All I've done is stick a camera on the front. I haven't gone for a run cam because it doesn't need the built-in OSD. I've just got one of them black HS177s or copies or bloody banggood sunk rubbish. But as I say, it's not going to be tricky conditions for the camera today. It's going to be nice, beautiful sunshine, no clouds. So I'm going to take that up for a fly, see how that goes. Hopefully I haven't been sold a dog, but she was cheap enough, so can't complain. Even if it goes 10 foot, it was cheap enough. So I get that up in the air as well. I haven't got some of the standard ones, like the Bixler 2. What else have I haven't bought? the budgie killers. Haven't bought those out. Still in the repair shop. Those are at the moment. I didn't want to wash them last night because just haven't got the time these days at the moment. So that's not good. And then anyway, so that's what we got. People turning up today will be Sir Austin of Clark, Sir Matt of Ogbourne, with hopefully Miss Abby of Ogbourne in tow. Who's we got? We got Rich of Sir Fountenham. No Rob this time. No Colin. Dave and Craig. Matt was supposed to talk to those, so hopefully they're coming out. But let's see. Bloody nice day. Sun's coming up. Mist on the fields. It's not foggy, so that's a bit of a downer, but I can live without that as long as it stays hot, because last week was complete bollocks with the heat. Anyway, just signing off now. I'll see you on the flight line. It's 5:42 and I'm about a minute away from the field, so happy days! Oh yeah, that's gangland style. Bye. Howdy peeps, just going across the field in the Jiminy. I don't know if you guys can pick that up on the camera, but oh yeah, there's fog. Well, say fog, it's mist. We have mist in the fields. Oh, I feel a bit of mist surfing coming on. So those misty cameras are going to take a beating again. Managed to get a couple in the thing. I got a Talon Genesis in the back, FX61 next to me, and on the roof, you can make out, I got the rest of them! Anyway, Jimmy is not very big for transporting big planes, so hopefully we should get there without landing too many. Look at that sunrise, guys. Isn't that the bollocks? Anyway, it is now a time in the Sunday morning. We will. I'll see you in a few seconds when I've set the table up. Bye. All right, morning, guys. First flight of the day. Mini Talon as usual. There's still some mist in some of the fields. As you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous day. There's absolute bugger all wind, so this might be a tricky takeoff. But we will see and take it from there. So hopefully I'll see you in the air. Hi guys, that was the first flight. Just did some low stuff really over the farm, trying to catch the mist and stuff, make it all majestic. But we'll have to see what they come out like on the camera, because I've got a run cam owl on the front at the moment, and it's not the best camera for pure daylight. But saying that, I have been playing with the settings, so what I do is I just reset all the settings back to standard, if I can get a bloody wire in there, and then give it another whirl, see what happens. Second flight of the day. I've changed the camera settings on the owl to see if that will help with the ground. It's a bloody good camera, but when it's perfect conditions like this, you don't need an owl. Anyway, second flight, here we goes. Fine guys, that was possibly the most epic flight I've had yet. I'll put some of it up. Oh, that was 23 kilometers, something like that, on one battery. I scooped up a slug. Hold on lads, just show you that. Got a slug in the air vent. Anyway, me signing off. Wait for it. I can't help it, you love me. Alright, see you later. Like. So Sir Rich of Feltenham has turned up. His classic sunnies on again. There he is, classic sunnies. And some sort of stupid hat, but there we go. Sorry, Rich. Matt's out at the moment, flying an extra. So how's it going so far, Matt?
It's great. It's got dodgy movements though. It's a bit touchy when you come out of a manoeuvre. You know, like I'm used to the big Edge 540, and it's very graceful when you come out of, and you can probably tell by how far away I'm flying it. It's very graceful when you come out of a manoeuvre with the big Edge 540. This one, it just bites you on the way out every single time. Because that's why I got caught in that hedge.
Oh, you've been a hedge, have you, Matt?
No, I might have done. So I'm trying to knife edge it at the moment. But when you exit it, oh, I've just been a little bit more graceful then. You can't be as boisterous as perhaps what I'm used to. There, do you see it there? See, it was very twitchy on the way back out. And maybe it's just not good enough for me. My stick skills, shall I say.
Is it perhaps worth in the CG back further?
Forwards further. Needs to go forwards more. So we're going to go for the first proper attempted landing here today, because we've had it in that hedge, didn't we? And then
but you've been over there.
Yeah. I'm a bit high.
You've been over there. Got power, float it in.
Yeah.
Let stabiliser do the job.
What stabiliser?
Moon's out.
Oh yeah.
But you can't make it, talons make it to the moon.
I don't know, we can try. It's all about escape velocity, isn't it? So landing approach. Come on, down you go, down you go.
Too much down. You want to fly it in, you can't glide it.
No.
And cut the power at the last second. They don't float.
It's gonna It's just going to stall them, innit?
Yeah.
So I'd
Stay there.
Dad.
Yeah, stay, yeah. Uncontrollable, yeah. Keep the behaviour right.
It's
So fly it in, sort of purposely fly, a bit of, sort of quarter throttle, fly it in, and then cut the throttle, drop her in. You're not, yeah, too high.
does let the nuts though, doesn't it?
Yeah. I love flying my bolster one.
Right.
Don't care about it, but I love flying it.
Yeah. It's all in the approach, isn't it? So I've knocked up. Ah, this could be the one. Oh, no.
Power.
Yeah, inverted landing. You tried doing that on purpose. High five.
So that's the
Well done.
Edge 300
Yeah.
invert.
Landing. Try doing that on purpose. You can't do it on purpose. I've tried.
Your headstand.
See, it's all good. It's all good. Come on, please. Well, the landing gear's still on.
Yeah, you didn't use it.
Yeah, the Carolins had a bit of a cracking time, to be honest.
Some classic father and daughter manoeuvres there.
Should we try that again?
Yeah, just do one circuit and then actually get you a takeoff as well now. It's almost like you got to purposely fly it a metre above the ground, then cut the throttle.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what you've got to do. It's so sensitive on that elevator.
Yeah, as soon as you lost airspeed, you might as well put the transmitter on the floor.
Yeah.
Hey!
Landing! It's that landing gear, isn't it? It's
Almost did a somersault as well. Perhaps you could do a flip
Yeah.
and then land it, so it does like a forward roll.
Maybe I should just land it inverted and just be done with it and just skid it down.
Yeah.
Because it would skid really well on that top thing, but there's no brake on the ESC, so it'd be a bit dodgy. I don't want to break the prop because it's a weird prop in it. It's like
Plastic. Yeah.
very weird prop. But for 50 quid, I've enjoyed it so far. You ought to seen the maiden on it. I laughed my boobies off for that maiden. A lot. 30 minutes of absolute brilliant fun. Alright, you trying that now, are you? Are you doing that?
Just jump on it, Abby. You try that again?
Yeah, why not?
I must
It's
admit.
worth the 50 quid and just comical value, and I had that out of the first flight. Oh no, what was it, Friday?
Must admit, the grass, those little wheels, the grass does need cutting again, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When it dries off a bit, I'll send the mower around. No, I said I'll send the mower around. Watch out for those rabbit holes. Full throttle, full elevator.
That was full elevator.
Have you bent the landing gear backwards? Is the landing gear bent back? Yeah, a little bit.
Nah, not really. Just pops out
No,
a bit.
no, that's quite good, isn't it?
Right. Just getting it going.
Yeah, stand behind the pilot is always good.
Yeah. They don't hit themselves.
Unless it's me.
There's something about Andrews and flying. You got Craig last week, didn't you?
Yeah. flick roll. Oh.
See, that touchiness on the way out is every single time. So
Quarter throttle.
looking good, landing. No, aborting. That's going to do something nasty. On the tree, you've already been in that one this morning. And I'm doing this the right way because the breeze is behind us now. That looks good. Just try.
Keep the nose down.
Yeah. It's a very odd model. Oh. Ejected! How cool was that?
So we have 1 bit.
2 bit.
2 bit.
And a middly bit in the middle.
I think there's a middly bit underneath it now.
I think you should give up on this one before I really ruin it.
I'll give the picture
What have you done to my plane? Look at the state of it. Grounded.
Oh my god. The plane's grounded actually.
Any last words?
Landed. Any last words?
The plane's grounded.
The plane's grounded.
Naughty plane.
Naughty plane. It's done alright for a couple of edges. And,
yeah, must be. It held up to the first edge pretty well.
it did, didn't it? It went straight in it as well. Really hard. Oh,
So guys, we got the Sky Ass. It's made up of an old Sky Mule, some packing foam and a bit of Corplast. Flies like a peach. I've added air-to-air rockets on that side. They work pretty well, and then I've got a bomb drop on that side. That's, if you guys wondering, that's what the extra wire's for. There's Matt flying his little 3D thing around. I think the bearings have gone in that motor. Well, that's arse. Straight into the current bun. Mr. Clark! So you can see she flies pretty well, considering the bearings and the motor is completely bollocksed. So we're going to bring it in. Don't really want to wreck that motor too much. Do one more circuit. So we're going to land it now. And that's how we do that. Yes, I think I'm going to look at that motor before doing too much, because that's stiff as bollocks. Landed! Yeah, I can put some on the floor now, so Dew is burnt off.
Yeah, that's alright. I got my bag. I just got to get a couple more bits and I'll be fully unloaded.
Matt's doing it again. He's literally got a tree hanger.
What should you do after laughing? Sorry, landing.
Bring that on me again. think my speed controller's gone.
What have we got to say, Abby?
Only because you haven't started flying yet.
Well,
It was her.
Yeah, you've got hold of the transmitter, Abby.
the transmitter is obviously flying.
The good thing about crashing somebody else's plane, it doesn't hurt the wallet.
Yeah, tell me, you told Austin about that one yet?
What one?
Oh, Matt, look there. Donk.
Intent entertainment today is going to be Austin Clark flying a FPV. We have a Hobby King Skyray making holes in hedges.
Hedges making holes in the plane. Through the tent.
My aerial.
I saw that last minute, I forgot about that. Oh, turn.
Hooligan.
Yeah, why not?
Just remember, when you turn it into the wind, it's going to turn like sluggish.
Quite good.
And when you turn it away from the wind, it's going to drop out. Just checking. Oh, we'll never see that again, guys. Oh, he's going for a gap.
Oh dear.
Oh, no, you won't. Oh, fucking Jesus. Well done.
I'm going to do that with my wraps here today.
Tell you what I am going to do.
Land.
Yeah, 8.9 volts.
Well, you flew it to flat sky.
No, you landed there. When you wanted to land there.
Are you going to take a bow or not? Austin of Clark flew a plane, landed it, and then he's going to actually change the battery rather than putting more glue in it.
Yeah, first time today.
Oh, I'm going to get the Skywalker up. I reckon I'm
That
going
was
to put a tutu
flying
back
lovely,
in it,
that.
rather than a camera.
So you this novelty of actually changing the battery rather than adding more
know.
glue.
Weird, isn't it? It's proper weird. Changing the battery, don't get it. This battery, so lovely zippy, brand new. And
So what's that say there, Austin?
0%.
8.8. What you got for sale? Ooh. Ooh, that one will be alright.
They'll be alright.
That one not so much.
We'll be fine.
So Mr. Clark has flattened the battery,
Yep.
not flattened the plane.
I've got to trash some at every flight, haven't I? Why not be a battery this time?
You can't put glue in them.
No. I got to put those electron things in, I think. Yeah, that's amazing.
Over the top of the camera. No teabag in the camera. I knew you were going to do that. Yeah, at least you've done it once now.
Maybe a touch and go.
Yeah.
Touch and hold on.
Yeah.
Could be a good plane.
Oh, don't get me wrong, it was that.
Fucking Jesus, we don't know which one to duck for.
I found a use for the stabiliser. It holds the wing apart so the glue can dry.
Alright.
That's just
lazy now. Right, ready?
Yeah.
That's touch and go then.
It was a tail on the deck, yeah.
I'll take that.
You had a tail on the deck.
Oh, there's a target on the deck.
There's a definite target on the...
We've got to get a bit careful.
Hold on a minute.
Quite a pointy end to it.
It has, isn't it? Oh, you can't miss now.
Here we go.
Oh, you got to get it. It's absolutely bone level, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because as soon as a wing touches, you got a daddy on. Can I see what you do today?
Oh, rich though. One of your better ones.
Kill camera.
Oh! Alright, this is the maiden of the FX61. First time flying it, so we'll just see how it goes. Landed. Believe it or not, that was stabilised mode. Well, it's up. That'll do. 2 landings in one. So that was the FX61 maiden FPV. Does exactly what it says in the tin. iNav setup, 5200 4S. Nice big lump of lead in the nose. Simple camera. Driving link 5.8, 25 milliwatts. So all good. Anyway, I'm going to pack it up and get the talons back out. Bye. So we have Mr. Feltnam.
Ow! You alright? Yeah, just bit the hand off me. Did you just land that?
Yeah. You know what that is? You know what that is, don't you? I just press record.
You made me land. Cut my finger off of that. Ooh. Yeah, how annoying. Right. Let's go.
I'll come up and annoy you.
I don't think you're going to annoy me. Get up!
There's a bit of a branch sticking out on that one. Well, saying that, no, it was sticking out, now it's hanging off.
Oh yeah!
aluminium. Got it all? Oh, looks ready to fly again. She's up. All that glue must have been... You must have pre-glued the bits he was going to break that time.
I can't be good, I can't go for the shoots, I can't see. Oh, in the front.
Yay! Oh, fucking hell.
Alright, up back again.
What's that?
Off video for a bit, but it's back again there.
Austin's dodgy wiring. Stabilise. Absolute scotcho at the field today. Bloody hell, that was hot. 2 gazebos. Probably tell I haven't got a camera mount yet, but there we go. Done some epic flying. Love the Talon. Did 2 or 3 misty flights this morning. You might get some clips of those. Managed to hit Matt while we were out and about with those. Oopsie, sorry Matt. Hopefully I got that on camera though. Bloody hot. Did I mention it? It was hot. Damn, it's hot. So hot I got sweat on my hat. Air conditioning's doing shit. But anyway. What should we say? Talon went really well, glad for that. The Sky Ass, homemade bit of thing. Looks like the bearing's gone in the motor on that one. So it's an AXI motor, so I might whip that apart and change the bearings in it, because that's quite an expensive motor. What else have we been doing? FX61, took that up for a quick jaunt. Not bad. Eats the batteries like there's no tomorrow. Nowhere near as efficient as the Talon. But I'll give that a few more flights now he's trimmed out, see how that goes in the future. Didn't take the Genesis up at all. The Nano Talon, probably seen some pictures of that already on the Rag the Nuts. The motor came loose and I had to put full rudder in full elevator on. Oh fuck, camera mount. Full rudder and full aileron to try and get it back in the field. So that was fun. I managed to glue it back together, but I didn't fly it afterwards. Glider, took that out once. I say once, that was a good 45-minute flight. So that once was enough for that one. That's about it really. So spent probably the last hour and a half looking for Austin's plane again. Oh look, the Sky Ray. What happened, Aust? Oh, it's flying around, lost video. I just lost it. What field you were in? Oh, I was in the brown one. Okay. So we start looking in the brown one, send the Talon up, half an hour flying overhead, using the pan in tilt to scan the field, no plane. So anyway, land the Talon, talked to Austin, he goes, where are you going? I said, oh, I was coming around this oak tree and I lost video signal, and then I couldn't see what, I saw the hedge, so I landed in this field. I said, so you could be in the other field. He goes, well, I suppose. So anyway, 10 minutes later, walk out in the field, oh look, there's the plane. What was all that about? So thanks Ost. So now I'm going to get bollocking by the missus because I'm home really late. We're going home. Anyway, did I say I was really pleased with the Talon? I got a couple of pictures this morning flying through the mist, so hopefully that came up quite well on the cameras. So the flight with Matt, I went up with the Talons. I got a feeling I forgot to press record on the camera, so we might not have any footage of that, but well, if we haven't seen it, then I haven't recorded it, so you'll know sooner than I will. What else do we have? That's about it really. Rich took up. Well, yeah, Rich landed his Talon. He did a Rob Feltnam special. He had the ailerons the wrong way round. Nice one, Rich. But yeah, I think he managed to beat Rob's 7-second bloody camera mount. 7-second flight time. I think it must have been about 5 or 6, but sadly I don't think we got it on camera. It's a bit of a shame, but there we go. So anyway, until next time, bye.